violent element had come from outside, they told reporters, but very few residents participate in the demonstrations. Asked about the makeup of the lynch party that had dragged Rob Edwards out of the county jail, one coming man claimed that the members of the mob live in the hill country. Hill country. What that sound like to y'all? Redneckish, you know? What many presume to be white trash, hillbilly, you know? Country bumpkins. I mean, this is common rhetoric utilized for people that live basically in seclusion, that's extracted, you know, from other freaking source resources that are provided, mostly known, you know, that's attributed to city locations. It's interesting. It's interesting. Let's keep going. So, asked about the makeup of the lynch party that had dragged Rob Edwards out of the county jail, one coming man claimed that the members of the mob lived in the hill country, north of Forsyth, and came from adjoining counties and the mountains. You literally got niggas coming out the woodworks. Not fellow, you know, major cities, but these people are coming from what we would refer to as towns, villages, rural America. Maybe even some of the suburbs that weren't as suburbia as they are today, because I mean, we are talking about 1912 instead of 2024. But the makeup ain't much different, okay? During the century that followed, generations of whites have continued to blame Forsyth's recurring episodes of racial violence on outsiders. Like when in 1987, County Commissioner David Gilbert claimed that the men who attacked African-American peace marchers were all from outside the county, despite the fact that 7 of the 8 men arrested had Forsyth addresses. It's interesting. And we see that same rhetoric being portrayed now when it comes to our protests, especially in regards to injustices that are sustained by Black individuals, right? A lot of times, especially when it came to the Black Lives Matter movement, despite how you feel, what your opinions are on the actual movement of Black Lives Matter, when there were protests occurring, it's always stated that there's these outside factors. Rob Edwards was accused of harming Mae Crow because he was an outsider. They assumed it couldn't have been somebody from here. It couldn't have been one of us. It had to be a Negro. It had to be somebody that ain't from here. And this is common rhetoric that is pushed.